Hi everyone, this is Jesse with Keyboarding Online. In this video, we're going to go over how students log into the program with a username and password, how the students type the lessons that they're assigned to, how to access our games, and how to access the reports. So here on our login screen, I'm going to enter my username, push next, and then my password, and then select sign in. Once we are logged in, we'll see we have two options here. One is our classic Keyboarding for Kids, which holds our old version and old user interface, and on the right we have our newest version, and that's the one I'm going to show you today. So we're going to click on that. It will open a new tab and take us to the newest version of Keyboarding for Kids. We'll see that instead of being taken to the red, blue, and green screen, we are taken directly into the lessons menu. So I'm going to click on Lesson 2 because it shows Lesson 1 has already been completed with the award on screen. So I'm going to click on Lesson 2. And then on screen that we see the text that we're supposed to type, our text box that is where we type. And on the top we have a couple settings that we can adjust. We have our text font and size settings, which you can adjust using the slider. And then we can also change the text. So to begin the timing, all you have to do is click on the bottom text box and start typing. As you can see, we made a couple of errors. And the grading profile that I'm assigned to requires that I don't make any errors in order to make it onto the next timing. And since we made a couple errors, which are highlighted here in yellow, we got a red try it again screen. Our score met the minimum requirement, but we had too many errors. So all we have to do is select try again, reset the timer, and start typing over again. And then we see that we passed this lesson. We got 58 words per minute here in the middle. We got a total of 15 seconds of effort, and we didn't make any errors. And one of the settings that I am assigned is I have to get 2 scores per lesson before I'm able to move on to the next lesson. That's where it shows right there. So then I'm going to select try again and start the timing over again. Let's see if I can beat that score. And I made a mistake. But it also triggered our timer timeout. So when you stop typing for 2 seconds or more, you activate the timer timeout, which will reset your lesson and force you to start all over again. This is one of our patented techniques to help break the hunting and pecking cycle. So we're going to click the X. Our timing has been reset, and now we can start typing over again. And we did it. We got 68 words per minute, 0 errors, and 15 seconds of effort, which means that the score saved and we're able to move on to lesson 3. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to access our games. So up here, we're going to click on Games, and we'll see our 3 games. The only game that we currently have enabled is our keyboard racing game. The next game that we're going to be adding is our Android typing game, and then shortly after that will be our deep sea typing game. These games are still in development, so hopefully we are able to wrap it up and finish them soon. Next, I'll show you our progress report. We'll see lesson 1, line 1, our average was 64 words per minute. And then lesson 1, line 2, our average was 68 words per minute. Then when all the lines within that lesson are completed, this green line, or this green number rather, will be filled in with the averages of all of those scores. Next is our effort report. Since today is the 24th, I'm going to select that. And lesson 1 is the only lessons I've worked on so far, so I'm going to click lesson 1, timing 1. It will show that I have 2 minutes of effort for lesson 1, timing 1. And it shows all of the scores or attempts I had made on that lesson. And then you can select timing 2 and see all of the scores that were attempted on timing 2. And to get back to our lessons menu, all we have to do is select lessons, and it takes us back to our Keyboarding for Kids homepage. And that about wraps it up for our newest Keyboarding for Kids student tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@keyboardingonline.com, or feel free to give us a call. Thank you, and happy typing.